Greetings and welcome to the Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Nall here to talk about the 2015 NBA playoffs. This first video is about the Eastern Conference matchup between the number 1 seed Atlanta Hawks and the number 8 seed Brooklyn Nets. And the Brooklyn Nets, let's be completely honest. To begin with, they're under 500. They barely snuck into the playoffs on the final game of the season, and they get in there because other teams are losing. Because Miami went on a long losing streak, because the Pacers were not able to finish off the final game of the season. And so Brooklyn barely able to get into the playoffs in the first place. And just as a whole, I feel like their team, the parts are greater than the whole. Like, they've got a lot of great playmakers, and there are times when they look amazing, but they're so inconsistent. It's hard for me to put any faith in them. Whereas the Hawks, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. They've got a lot of individual playmakers who what makes them great is the fact that they work so well together as a team. They've got an amazing system, and they just they play great all around basketball. They move the ball on offense. They play decent defense. They're great 3-point shooters, and I just feel like they're kind of limping into the playoffs, but that's not a problem for them because they've had their seed locked up for like the past 2 months. So yeah, I feel like if they just need to kick it back into gear, play like they did in February and January, and the Nets won't stand a chance. I'm going to take the Hawks to win it in 5, maybe 6. But I'm saying 5. I think it should be an easy victory for the Hawks, and then they'll be able to maybe even rest a little moving on to the second round.